This is a movie dealing with like a whirlwind romance that turns into basically a tragedy. Carolina premiered at TIFF last fall, which is where I first heard about it. That's where a lot of people came out of the movie really enjoying it. I made sure to put it on my radar for when it would get released, because I generally just did not hear, honestly, one bad thing. People just saying just how entertaining and fun it was. I really like the two leads, Kyle Gallner and Samara Weaving, which was just another thing to really get me interested in the movie. It follows a con man who kind of meets this woman. She gets wrapped up in his cons, and from there they kind of just like travel the country trying to outrun the law. A lot of people calling it the modern day Bonnie and Clyde, and this is a movie that I had a lot of fun with. It's a movie that kind of went in the direction where I thought it was going to, but I still enjoyed the ride. You can't not talk about the leads in this movie because they really make it special. They're two of, I would say, the finest young actors working today. They don't always get their flowers, I would say, too. Specifically Kyle Gallner, like every performance I've seen of him, he's always delivered. In the Spinal movies, he's incredible. I did really buy into the romance, and that's just the most important thing, because if you don't believe that, the movie kind of falls apart. It is the backbone of the story, this whirlwind romance that goes in a bunch of different directions. It really did feel like I was watching two people just fall in love, and that's one of the most irresistible parts about the movie. It's a charming and sexy movie even. In the first hour, there's a lot of moments the movie's just flying at a great pace, and it really feels entertaining. Director Adam Reimer really has a great eye for music. It's one of the big takeaways of the movie for me, because I loved the soundtrack here. It feels very Americana, blending country, folk, bluegrass music. It really added a lot to the experience. Behind movies, TV, entertainment is music for me. Like, that's one of the biggest things I'm interested in the world. Obviously, music supervisors are incredibly important, but I think that they definitely work hand in hand with the director, like any other role on a set, and it really just went a long way for me here. I do get invested in just listening to the dialogue between our leads. Their troubles and problems in the world rooted in their aspirations to basically scam the system. That's something you see a lot of, and sometimes it's not always as fresh or exciting. Caroline doesn't do something incredibly like unique with its story, no. But if you have compelling dialogue that feels natural and truly interesting, I think that goes a long way in helping the film stand out. Kind of dealing with the idea of what does it mean to be good? Can a good person be bad? When you're on the run and the intensity is kind of just getting to you, how far do you go? Where do you stop? It's interesting, and the movie does a really good job with that. The movie starts off very light and breezy. I was really enjoying it, and not to say that I didn't enjoy it after that, but it was a great way to kind of just hook me, and from there it kind of slowly turns into more of a dramatic thriller. And like I said at the top of the video, like, it's a movie that actually becomes pretty tragic. Without getting into spoilers, like, I found myself really engaged in the romance and what obviously the directions it goes in. The movie does go in the directions that I thought it was going to. It didn't really catch me by surprise in too many aspects, and it kind of starts to run on low steam when the third act rolls around. I feel like the movie's a little too long, but I still really dug it. Found it to be very entertaining. Basically like a road trip movie, so you have some great sights, some great locations, with some awesome music, two great performances, and two leads that have like genuine chemistry. It didn't blow me away or anything, but I had a really just fun time watching it. I want to give Carolina a B, and I would recommend streaming this one. Those are just my thoughts on the movie. Be sure to leave your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.